Hi, welcome to the latest edition of HDTV. We're here at the Wall Street Hotel in New York City with the wonderful Liubasha Rose of Rose Inc. Workshop.
This is the most famous street in the world. And so in the last 15 years, it's really becoming more residential. It's more of a destination in a way that it never was for New York before. It was more of a touristy space. And so we wanted to kind of be the beacon of the new Wall Street and create a space that really felt like old New York and kind of channeled the energy of that. This building is owned by the Paspaley family. They're a pearling family from Australia. They're the world's largest supplier of luxury pearls, and it's a huge inspiration for the project. And they created these custom key fobs that are mother of pearl inlaid.
Well, speaking of pearls, let's go check out Lounge on Pearl, which is the lobby lounge.
Let's go.
Okay. So tell us about this space and what you did with it.
Well, this is my favorite part of the hotel. I think the proportions are really, really wonderful. It's a perfect place to sit for a coffee, to have a cocktail, to have a business meeting, all of those things. And that's really channeling this kind of coffee house energy. But what I love about it is you have 18-foot high ceilings. You have these double-story windows, lots of natural light. And what we wanted to do with it was to create a space that was super cozy. So we carpeted the whole floor. We put mirrors, the handmade mirrors, anywhere to recreate these windows. And then from there, we layered on this love story ode to New York City. We worked with de Gournay to create a custom mural wall covering scenes of downtown New York. That's what you see all around. And we really wanted to capture a moment in time and have this be something that's really special 50 years from now. We wanted to have pieces of New York history in this space and in this hotel. There was the Waldorf sale after the closing of the hotel. So this is one of the pieces that we had our eye on, and we got it and fit perfectly.
And I know artwork was really important to you throughout the whole project, especially this piece, right?
This is one of my favorite artists. Her name is Poppy Callis. She's from Denmark, and we commissioned this piece for the room. And the whole room, you have an artwork on the wall, so it's a hand-painted mural. So to layer a painting on top of that is sort of a lot, but I love the juxtaposition of the colors and the vibrancy of the red and the orange and the pink with the pink banquette in this room. I think it really brings it to life. We wanted the bar to be the central hub of the room. It has this curved oval shape that mimics the architecture of the room. It's a carved mahogany bar with a beautiful blue quartzite counter.
There's a lot of color, a lot of pattern, but somehow it all seamlessly blends.
When we were talking about it during the design presentations, I sort of presented it as every seating zone. You could be, that's the French corner, this is these are the Brazilians, those are the Ukrainians. And so it was a eclectic conversation of fabrics and materials all coming together. And I think that's what New York City is. It's a huge airport full of fabulous people from all over the world.
And this is a really cute little nook over here.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted during the day to have a place where you could have a quiet moment to work. And you could also have a meeting. You just close the drapes. You have sliding doors here for privacy.
Nice.
So it functions very nicely. You can have a private dinner as well. It's really lovely. So we're in the elevator vestibule here. We really love this design in this space, and we created this custom screen to separate from the entry and the reception into the elevator vestibule. We worked with Griffin and Wong to do a hand-painted mural in here, and every other square inch of this place is hand-plastered, all the moldings and everything, and I love how it glows. These are custom light fixtures that kind of make you feel a little bit ethereal, and the idea was to calm guests down. You've arrived in your fancy Park Avenue lobby, and then you're going upstairs to your guest room. The art in here, black and white photographs, it's Paspaley family photos of pearling and sailing, and also modern photographs taken by Zachary Michaels, and it's a New York photographer, of Paspaley's hunting for from the company hunting for pearls. So I thought that was a great backdrop. And then when you walk into the guest room, you have this nice light feeling. We wanted every room to feel like a suite. Put your bags down, put your shopping down, have a place to stay, sit, to work, lounge, all of that. Have a cocktail. We have a bar cart in every room. The bed is super cozy and full of residential fabrics and nice details, tufted headboard. We custom created the murals over the headboards with Philip Jeffries, and they were inspired by minerals and oyster shells.
And you have the oyster too on the bar cart, right?
We have, yes, and if a guest wants to take it with them, then the proceeds goes to the oyster project.
Oh, that's so great.
Should we go to my favorite room?
Of course.
Okay, let's go.
Can't miss that. All right, why do you love this room so much?
One of my favorite things about this room is that it's square. And this almost never happens in hotels. You always have a rectangular space, but a square room allows you to have a lot of breathing space and a sitting area. We have a desk over there. We have this beautiful bathroom. So it just is the best feeling for me. It's not the biggest suite, but I'll take this room over a living room and a bedroom all day long. Just personal preference.
Oh, it's so pretty.
We have a soaking tub with a view.
Yes.
There's a really nice shower, all marble. One of the beautiful things is that in suites we inlaid mother of pearl into the floor, and it's just a nod to the Past Bailey family history.
I could just imagine having a soak in this tub staring out of the water. It's absolutely
Make
beautiful.
yourself a cocktail from the bar cart.
Exactly. So speaking of views, upstairs is a beautiful rooftop with some amazing views. Should we go see
Indeed. Let's go.
that? Okay. You go first.
We're now in the pre-function lounge. This is a nice kind of transition space. We worked with calico wall covering on the wall covering in here. These chandeliers are reclaimed from the original building. We had them painted and added shades and kind of gave them a second life, and that was important to us to try to get as many elements like that as we could throughout the design. We're now in the ballroom. This space is wonderful. Again, like all the rooms in this hotel, it's very human scale. It's not overwhelmingly grand, but it has this really nice grand feeling, especially with the beautiful wraparound terrace and the panoramic views. We have custom coffered ceiling with crystal lights from my lighting collection, Stone and Rose. And we have sconces here that are made of selenites that are also from our lighting collection. One of my favorite things is the carpet. It was inspired by the marble inlay floor at the Daniele Hotel in Venice. I've always wanted to do this, and I think it's really nice for a ballroom, and it's great for the banqueting team as well, because there's straight lines. You can line up the tables.
Ah, very smart. And the wall covering too?
Fornacetti cloud wall covering. Part of it was just the views and being up high and being a bit in the clouds in New York City, which is really special. Yeah. And it's subtle, and you just kind of feel it. It's not in your face.
And this whole project was really special in terms of the collaboration and working with the family and also the developer and the branding company. Can you tell us a little bit about the little family that you created?
Totally. Well, the developer of this project is my husband. So it's Actium Development. So from the beginning stages, we really were dissecting what we wanted to create here. Having that relationship really creates for a very, very strong team. Every consultant on this project really collaborated together. Pendicio Green did the branding, they're unbelievable. And we designed the uniforms and the OSNE, and we had these wonderful meetings all together, kind of hashing out what the Wall Street Hotel wanted to be, and what we wanted to stand for, and where we wanted to take this neighborhood.
So with every project, there's always challenges. What was the biggest challenge working on this project, or your greatest takeaway?
Well, I would say on this building, working with an existing building is always challenging. So interesting things pop up and you have to deal with them. But of course, we did this in the time of COVID. Need I say more?
Thank you so much for taking us on a tour of your beautiful hotel. It was so great to see it in person. Now let's go check out that amazing view outside.
Okay, let's go.